Yo, what's good, y'all? So today, I feel like we already have a video going over our top moments in Wano so far. So for today, I'm gonna go over our top 5 most disappointing moments in Wano. And this is gonna go over not just characters, but also even plot points that Oda has introduced or has not introduced so far in Wano. So before we get started, go ahead, would you please be so kind as to drop a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe if you really enjoy One Piece content. Hit the notification bell so you get post notifications, and let's get straight into it. Now, of course, I'll be the first to tell you I love Wano so far. I really don't have many complaints about it, but as an artist myself, I think it's totally fair to critique other people's art. And One Piece is art. It's a body of work, and it's definitely not above critique. You can't just blindly love something. Or maybe you just love Wano so much and you have absolutely no issues with it, no critiques of it. You don't think it could be better. It's the best One Piece can be. That's cool too. But for today, we're gonna get into 5 disappointing moments in Wano. Starting with number 5, Kuina is not coming back. Now, I remember leading up to Wano, the community was going absolutely crazy with the idea that Kuina, Zoro's longtime friend that passed away in their childhood, could make a return. The fan base was going absolutely crazy with theories. I mean, there were theories that she could be the shogun of Wano. I mean, the fan base was going crazy. And now all the theories and the speculation seem really silly, but back then they were shaking the fandom. The theories were fueled even more when we found out that Zoro had some connection to Wano. We just didn't know what, and it wasn't just Zoro. His sword, the Wado Ichimonji, had a connection to Wano, and his former master from when he was a child were all connected to Wano, therefore making the connection between Wano and Kuina a extremely clear-cut situation. Now, I know Oda told us that she was dead. We saw her dead, but it was like super ambiguous, right? I mean, it really wasn't in a way that Oda really expected us to believe she was dead. I mean, when Oda kills characters, he kills them. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it was in a flashback, so she definitely had the potential to be dead. But I mean, bro, she fell down the stairs? I mean, someone with the potential to be at Zoro's level, like a rival to Zoro in the future, got killed by a set of stairs. Really? Oda pretty much killed this theory off in an SBS stating, "The girl is dead." I mean, straight up, he said it just like that. And of course, looking at where we are now, it kind of makes sense to not have her in the Wano arc. I mean, with the time travel stuff, and of course, you want to keep the focus mostly on the Kazuki. It didn't really make sense to put her in, but it was still a little disappointing. Moving on, coming in at number 4 is the Heart Pirates. Yo, I can't really begin to express my frustration with these guys, man. They do nothing but hold Law back. I mean, I'm definitely not the first person to say this, and this is definitely not my first time saying this. But the Heart Pirates, they're whack, bro. They're awful. The first thing Law has to do when he gets to Wano is deal with the fact that y'all got kidnapped. You put your captain in a hostage situation. Anytime Luffy's crew ended up in a hostage situation, it was at least by, I don't know, the world government or a Yonko or something along those lines. Luffy's crew would never let Basil Hawkins hold him up. Like, I'm sorry, I've said it before, but I honestly think that Law would be closer to being the Pirate King if he didn't have these dudes on his crew. Beppo, John Mark, the whole lot of them. Honestly, I think if Law goes up against a Yonko and his crew's around, one good Conqueror's Hockey Blast and his crew might actually fall out. That's how fodder they are. We didn't get Sulong. Beppo, the Hard Pirates are super whack, bro. Get out of here. Now that I'm off that tangent, I get to go into another one. Coming in at number 3, we have Basil Hawkins. I remember when Hawkins was introduced, he had such promise. And the One Piece community has this thing where anytime a mysterious character is introduced, if they aren't essentially like a clueless brute, then we label them a super genius, right? It's just one or the other. And in some cases, it makes sense. Law might be the smartest character in the verse, for instance, but Hawkins just does not fall into that category. I remember before we even got to Wano, we knew Kid was in jail because he fought Kaido and he wouldn't give in. We knew that Apu had joined sides with the Beast Pirates because we saw him speaking to Kaido over the Denden Mushi, but we didn't really know in what capacity. And with Hawkins, we had no idea. We speculated that because he's the type to play the odds with his whole tarot card situation, he might have joined Kaido's crew for the time being until the odds change, and then he would flip on him. And that was far from the truth. In reality, Apu outsmarted you, bro. And you just basically been living in fear this whole time you've been in the New World. Like, y'all had a plan to take out red-haired Shanks, and Shanks would have wrecked y'all. Like, there's no way y'all could have taken out Shanks. Kaido wrecked you, then you faithfully served him. When we got to Wano, you clashed with Zoro. Zoro low-diffed you, took 2 of your lives. You started a beef with Law because you took his weak crew. Law wrecked you off screen, my dude. And Killer eventually ended you when you overlooked your own glaring weakness for your own power. I mean, bro, like, how bad can you be at this? And I mean, I guess the most disappointing thing is that for one of the Supernova, he showed pretty much zero ambition to get to the top, not even the top of his own class. And he'll basically run if he's not guaranteed a win in a fight. You have no problem accepting Kaido and his crew are better than you. I mean, you were just a headliner, bro. Like, come on, you gotta do way better. I give Capone, Arouge, and even Jewelry Bonnie way more respect than that. Coming in at number 2, we have the fact that there are no Blackbeard pirates in Wano. If it's one thing I'm gonna critique Oda on, it's the lack of the Blackbeard pirates' presence in the New World. Yes, he had the right idea with Burgess in Dressrosa. That was really cool. And I just feel like it shouldn't have stopped there. I'm not saying that Blackbeard has to pull up everywhere himself. I'm not saying that. But there should be at least a representative of the Blackbeard pirates trying to make something happen in pretty much every arc, every element, every island in the New World. I mean, this is Luffy's main opposition for the story, and he's already a Yonko, so it wouldn't be out of the realm for his network to stretch into territories without anyone knowing. For example, in Whole Cake Island, when Pudding was revealed to be evil, I personally theorized that maybe she was in fact double-crossing Big Mom and she was actually a part of the Blackbeard pirates. It makes sense. She wanted to kill Sanji, and it's not like she was loyal to Big Mom. She didn't like Big Mom either. Big Mom made her feel like crap. So therefore, I'm thinking, hey, what a great opportunity to show that Blackbeard is actually out here putting pressure on these other Yonko by invading their own crews, their own family, having his representatives in their his territories. I mean, it's basically what he did with Burgess and Doflamingo, and Pudding fit the profile so well, but it just didn't happen. And it makes even more sense in Wano. He knows what's going on there, so he has some sort of surveillance there. We know this. But come on, he needs poneglyphs. Wano has those. He needs strong devil fruits. Wano has those, possibly the strongest. He needs clues to the One Piece. Wano at this point seems like the clue to the One Piece. And at no point do we ever even get a clue that Blackbeard is making a move on Wano. And of course, the arc isn't over. And a lot of people think that when the fighting is over, he just pulls up and starts yanking devil fruits when no one else can defend themselves. First of all, I don't even think that happens, because between Wano still having some strong people there like Marco, Jinbei, etc., and the world government potentially pulling up, I don't think he even wants to get mixed up in Wano. And even if he did, that might be even more disappointing, because Blackbeard can fight, bro. He's a Yonko, and he can't just keep sneaking around. Yo, Blackbeard, come on, bro. Time's running out. And of course, we're about to get into some honorable mentions. And of course, our old buddy Jack, he just couldn't make this list. But bro, you took L's this whole entire time, bro. Ever since Zoe, you've just taken L after L after L. And I just feel bad for you, man. You keep serving this dude Kaido and you just keep taking L's. Of course, you did exactly what you're supposed to do, so I can't put you on the list. You have done something, but I mean, bro, after Zunisha, after Fujitora, bro, I'm sorry. The same goes for the Big Mom Pirates. I mean, bro, y'all came all this way and y'all have done nothing. Big Mom has essentially held it down for herself, bruh. Like, what are y'all even doing? Y'all don't have slouches either, bro. Beyond Perospero, I mean, y'all got Smoothie, y'all got Daifuku. Like, y'all have people, but what are you doing? You've done nothing. The reason y'all aren't super disappointing is because I don't even think the fan base even expected y'all to do anything. Y'all got slapped down by King. Y'all got kicked down by Marco. I don't even think y'all should come back. And of course, the Oniwabanshu, Mimawari Gumi, and the Kiyoshiro family, all fairly disappointing. I mean, these are one of those things that I feel like Oda just kind of introduced. He just planted them there. He didn't know if he was going to actually do anything with them. They bolster the world building a little bit, but to be honest with you, like, they really don't matter. So they're not going to make the list. However, it would have been cool to see them do something. Even the Raizo fight with Fukurokuju wasn't that great. But anyways, coming in at my number one spot for my most disappointing thing about Wano is none other than, drumroll please, X Drake. Similar to Hawkins, X Drake has been hyped up so much to the point where he just did not deliver. He went to Kaido as soon as the time skip started, and he was framed to be like some sort of genius pre-time skip, right? He loved astrology, and he was formerly a Marine, formerly a rare admiral, so he's supposed to be strong. He gets an awesome devil fruit, you know what I mean? He was in Law's flashback, so that hyped him up even more. Man, when we got the reveal of Sword and he was a part of it, our minds absolutely blew. Are you kidding me? He was a Flying Six member, a group within the Beast Pirates that were looking to challenge the commanders for their spots. The hype was really real. But when it came down to it, you weren't a genius, bro. Queen and Apu figured you out a long time ago. Even the CP0 members had figured you out already. I mean, come on, bro. This is a real Yonkro crew, right? This isn't like the Big Mom Pirates. There's actually people on here putting in work. I mean, they get busy over here. I mean, you were getting smacked around by Queen and Who's Who until you begged Luffy to join forces. Like, bro, what was your plan? You really thought you could challenge for an all-star spot? You really thought that could happen? Like, what was your plan to take down the Beast Pirates? And don't tell me he was just there for surveillance to get information back to Sora. I'm not having that. No way. They sent Kobe to fight Boa Hancock, not to check out what she's got going on, not to be friends with her, to arrest her. There is no way that Drake is on Kaido's crew to get surveillance for the world government. No, we are not accepting that over here. So please, the only thing he has to his name in this Wano arc so far is taking down one of the numbers. And everybody's done that. He couldn't even take down a Pooh. He couldn't even take down one of the CP0 members, a feat that even Izo managed to do after fighting Kaido a little bit earlier. And speaking of fighting Kaido, remember a simpler time, when it was widely assumed it would be all the Supernova versus Kaido for Roof Piece? Bro, I think at this point, this man gets in the way during Roof Piece. Like, what could this man really do against Kaido or Big Mom? They would eat him alive. Look, X-Drake, you had promise, bro. You had promise, but you are by far the biggest letdown, the biggest disappointment in Wano so far. Yo, I'd like to thank everybody who made it to this video so far. Let me know down below, do you think there have been disappointing moments in Wano so far, or do you think that Wano is just the greatest arc ever? I mean, either which way, it's all good, it's all love, it's all fun, it's One Piece, we love it. Let me know in the comment section what you think about my most disappointing moments, my most disappointing situations in Wano so far. Make sure you drop a like on the video, make sure you subscribe. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out.